Right then. Usual, normal opening. Stabby! Shooty! Finish. Done. Okay, now we just need to find the tomb entrance in the middle of a tunnel complex that is going to be crawling with spiders. And more spiders. And why am I doing this again? How much are you paying me? Isn't enough. Not even slightly. Die, damn you. Die, 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 die. I forgot about that cannibalize ability they've got. Oh well. There's that ching again. Really, I've got to work out what that noise means, because it's not making much sense at the moment. Let's just tiptoe on. Find the tomb entrance, they say. The place isn't crawling with spiders, they didn't say. The spiders won't try to eat you. Would have been an utter lie if they'd bothered to tell me about it. Okay. Good news, we found the tomb. Actually, this is kind of pretty if it wasn't for, you know, the slight arachnid infestation they've picked up. Hey! Hop. 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 There we go, simple enough. Okay, find and free Sendres. Now, assuming the Daedra haven't murdered the soldiers, this should hopefully be an interesting two-way, three-way fight. Of course, it's never going to be that easy or that simple. So let's see what we get. Starting with Vanguard Fire Mages, eh? Okay, well, we can start with you, certainly. Strike. Crossbow bolt to the face. Death strike. Teleport strike again. Run away from me, would you? Okay. Vanguard Assassin? No, you don't see me. Don't see me. Of course, we also have to pick up the parts of the play while we're here. Oh. Careful, careful, careful. Wait for him to walk away. Teleport. Gotcha. Some assassin he was. Okay. Two more soldiers there. Looks like they're doing a little archaeology, and by that I don't mean grave robbing at all. Ha 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 ha. Okay, another incendiary there, and the usual combination of fighter mage over there. Right. Stab, shoot, slash, and kill. Done and done. Right. One part of the plate ought to be over here somewhere. Is that my death ultimate ability triggering? Not sure. Fine. Standard drill. Strength mage. Death strike. Crossbow to finish. Now as for you. Come on. Gotcha. I'm loving this crossbow. So, making things so much easier. Okay. One Vanguard duelist there. We can probably take her. Oops, got spotted. Out of sight, out of sight. You don't see me. There we go. You didn't see a thing. Come on. There comes the... Well, I thought I'd parry, but apparently he's still got the knockback. Fine, I'm not even going to argue that one. And somewhere in here we should have one of the parts of the play. That desk looks promising, doesn't it? Right then. Wait for stamina. Gentle pause. Gentle pause. Yoink! Crossbow. Power attack. Done. Right, okay. Somewhere around here. Find clue to follow-up performance. Ah, there we go. Handy ghost. Of course, there are two guards in the way. Hey ho! Killing. He didn't last. No, you don't. Gotcha. And it even disposed of the corpse if you bother to bring a broom. Now what have we got here? Doyle Randoro, eh? Talk.
Own no weakness or fault. I greet you as one of the performing brothers, Randoro.
Thank you, I seek knowledge of the
If you wish
performance.
to brave the mirthless order, that is your choice. Here's the second part of the performance. In response, the Morag of Coal Canton released their Kwama.
Okay, that's the second part of the joke. I'll just take
Bled
notes.
all across the Anmore and poured their shame upon the ground.
Alright, thank you. Okay. That's one down. Now, this is actually quite a big little place. That makes no sense whatsoever. Okay. No problem. What do we got? Looks like... What do you know? Mage and fighter. Well, done this 100 times before. Oh, cross mage, eh? You want to play with that, do you? Works for me. Come on then. Gotcha. And yeah, that clunk sound is apparently my ultimate charging up properly. Fine, duelist goes first since that's the melee DPS type. Play with agility and teleport attacks? Fine, so can I. And you don't even get to use your whirlwind twice. I'm live to that one. Okay, tiptoe, tiptoe, tiptoe. Ultimate charged again. Short and sweet. Okay, we're kind of on course to break out Senderez, who must be up there now. Where's the opening performance clue? Not sure. Let's just keep searching the tunnels. Gotcha. Anything worth nicking here? Oh, what do you know? Braces and helmet. And jack. And greatsword. Yep, good. Hopefully they don't get mad at desecration. That would be so very awkward if they did. You got anything worth taking? No. You know, for a tomb, they've been very careless. They've had bodies lying all over the place. I mean, it's not like we're helping by adding to it, admittedly, but... Come on. Really. Trying to vault over me. You're making far too much of a habit of that. Next. Come on. Come on. Where are you? Where are you hiding? Oh ho. Cryomancer and duelist. Well, we know how this one goes, don't we? Teleport. Death strike. Finish. Wait for this guy to charge his special. There he goes. Parry that. Shoot him in the face. Power attack to finish. And the other guy didn't see or hear anything. Although, given the proximity, he probably should have done. How are they not noticing I'm here? Oh, good, there we go. Opening performance and closing performance are both around here somewhere. through this. Wait for him to move into the shadows. Take him. I have to admit, that jump over maneuver is kind of stylish. Pity it lands them right behind me and I know exactly where they're going to hit every single time. Right, so duelist is back to us, crime monsters in front. Right, we're just going to go straight for the duelist this time. That's a vault, past the shield, crossbow to the face. Keep the power attacks going, and they're both down. Fine. Looty, looty, done. Oh, wow. Good thing none of them looked round, isn't it? Okay. 3 of them. This might be tricky. Well, standard drill. Take the mage first, since they're the most awkward. Mage is gone.
Move to flank.
Nice try. Break away again. Crossbow to the face. Kindly fall over. Slug back a health potion quickly, and then realise actually I probably should have. Then again, maybe not. Probably should have bought that second drain ability. Right, what have we got here? Well, a lot of obliging corpses to loot, and oh, looky here. Tyrell, what have we got?
Justice does not know sleep, and the honor of your house is yours alone. I greet you as the youngest of the brothers Randoro.
I wish to know more of your infamous performance.
Will track you, no doubt, but that is your choice. The third part of the performance goes like this. Only when the Mera was burned in a Sujama Molag, the mare was put to the Dagon, the Mora was safe to travel again. There, it is concluded.
Well, I don't understand the joke yet, but I'm assuming that there is something in the opening performance that will make it clear. In the meantime, we'll just loot your wallet, and then we'll nail this guy. Stabby. Any stabs. Splat. What were you looking at anyway? Ooh. Ginger rose tea. I've been wondering what we needed roses for. Okay. Is there a way of opening this? Alright, so that's a quick way back to Kraganmore if we need it. Next problem, Cryomancer and Incendiary. Oh great, 2 mages. Fire or ice? Fire or ice, which is more of a problem? Ice, I think.
Fan out!
Yeah, get back here. Okay. Come on then. Ooh. And like all good mages, why weren't you wearing that anyway? And why isn't he in the cage? That would have made much more sense.
Who are you? What do you want with me?
I'm your rescue.
Thank the 3. Look, I know just how to get out of here. I used to play in these tombs as a child. Follow me
Okay.
quickly back to the city. We must speak to Father.
I'll be right behind you. Although,
I owe you
frankly... Yes, you do. One very large one, whatever that is. And yeah, that's our quick exit. However, we need to find the opening performance. Which means finding the ghost stand. Wouldn't you know it? We've got an easy way back here. Oh ho. Nope, not lootable. Pity. Would have been a good place to hide some secret loot. Down. Ow. Drop down again now. Ah, there we go. The opening of the performance. And if the Mirthless Order ever hear about this, they will probably be coming for us. However, third of the brothers Randoro.
Before the 3, as is my right and my duty, I greet you as the eldest of the brothers Randoro.
So about this performance that got all three of you messily
No one
murdered.
has asked about the sacred performance in a long while, Noir. You dare brave the wrath of the Mirthless Order? Would you risk death to learn my secret knowledge?
I just murdered my way through a whole garrison of troops. I'd say I'd done the whole risking death
Very
part.
well, the first part of the performance goes like this. One day, in full view of the Noir, the mayor of Coal Canton, and so he crushed some muck sponge pulp into a netch's tentacles. There, go, and bother me no longer.
Okay, I'm assuming that the full transcript has a bit more in it.
By my sacred oath, that is the only portion of the performance I am allowed to impart. Seek more knowledge in the Mora, where the bitter green grows thick among the bar.
Okay, well actually we already spoke to your brothers, but that's done and dusted. What's that you said about risking death?
The sacred rite requires exact preparation. True humor must be taken seriously, so an improper performance demands death. Those who fail find themselves face down in the hackalow.
Dunmer comedy, ladies and gentlemen. Let's face it, this would make talent shows a lot more interesting if we had it in real life.
Well, have a snifter of grief then, Mutsera Swit. Just know that Cragganmore is the ancient home of the Mirthless Order. If your friend performs the rite improperly, he will be slain.
Well, provided he pays up first, I don't care. Goodbye. Right, should I give him the performance notes or don't tell him? I'm going to tell him about the performance. It's going to be interesting to watch. And, you know, the assassins might have some interesting loot on them. In the meantime, however, we need to backtrack. Because we're roughly where we found the second part of the performance. Should be round here. There were still two major... Nope, they're all dead. Fine. Okay. Onwards, track round, and then back out via that secondary exit. Pom 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 diddly pom. Did I miss any loot while I was at this? What do you know? Dagger. And also drink. Yay! Right, so up here. Another left. Oh ho. I thought we stabbed you. Okay, fair enough. I mean, there's always room for more in the great cavalcade of skulls. Especially when they don't even get a shot off or turn around to see who's stabbing them. Right, let's go. Back to Cragganmore. Wait. Oh yes, of course, the crypts. Right. Sen, what have you got for me?
Out safely, I see. Thanks again for your timely aid.
You're welcome.
Together, we've begun the liberation of Cragganmore. Let's get to my father. We'll run these Indoril out of town.
I'll meet you in the grandmaster's chamber. Although, depending on how many people we have to put down along the way, that may or may not be a slight problem. Right, yeah, you know what? Let's have some comedy while we're at it.
Do you bring moisture? What have you learned?
I've returned from the
Tell me of
tomb.
the sacred performance. Moisten my scales.
One day in full... It bluntly tells you if you tell him about this, he's gonna die. You know what?
You are dulling my teeth. Please, does this go somewhere?
Please, just take my
I
notes.
do not understand these words, but their performance is said to have made dark elves writhe on the ground with laughter. Perhaps this will finally immerse me in the river of humor. Here we go.
Oh yes. Face down in the river. I'm just gonna stand over here.
I erect the spine of amusement. This performance is an ancient one. Attend. One day, in full view of the Nuwa, the Mera of Coal Canton crushed some muck sponge pulp into a netch's tentacles. In response, the Morag of Cole Canton released their Quama across the Anmor and poured their Shane upon the ground. Only after the Mera was burned in the Sujama Molag and put to the Dagon was the Mora safe to travel again.
Okay,
Zeus,
and
that made little sense.
Argonian, in the sacred name of the Mirthless.
what?
Die.
Oh, that's terrible!
Okay, apparently, some people just don't appreciate high comedy. Although I've no idea what that was.
Greetings.
Okay, let's get back on topic. To the Grandmaster's chamber, and a small coup d'etat. If you can really call this a coup. Right. Grandmaster, we broke your son
My
out.
son is free, and my hands are unbound. Now, the Vanguard will learn the price of threatening House Drez.
3 gold 50 and eviction from town?
Accept the thanks and esteem of House Drez. Now that my son is safe, I entrust the second key to Tormented Spire to you. Use it. Stop Tarnval Induril.
Because they'd never just have one key, would they?
I will
Very well.
always be in your debt for freeing my son.
Anything else I can do?
Yes. The Vanguard made the error of taking advantage of my noble house. I want that error corrected.
So how much stabby do you want?
Grandmaster Induril appointed his senior aide to command the Vanguard. I believe the man's name is Captain Dunvero. Kill him. That is the price of affronting the Drez.
Okay, bit more than 3 gold 50 then. Okay, fine, I can take a targeted hit contract. Works for me. Let's get back to business. And who are you? Alkalite Raloro, eh?
3 gods, 1 faith. I trust you have practiced your devotions for the day.
Indeed I have. Hail Sithis!